I'm Harold Riley, President of Jacksonville Housing and Credit Counseling Services / Concord Realty of Northeast Florida. I would like to take a couple of minutes of your time to share something that I feel is extremely important with you. You know, one of the biggest problems our young and older consumers are being faced with today is affordable housing. That's right, affordable housing. Make no bones about it. The affordable housing crisis is a widespread challenge, not only here in Florida, but across the United States. There are a significant number of households, and particularly those with low incomes, who are struggling to find housing costs that are less than 30% of their income. That's right, struggling to find housing less than 30% of their income. You see, this issue is driven by a combination of things, such as stagnant wages, an obvious housing supply shortage, rising construction costs, and restrictive zoning policies that we're seeing in many of our cities. Don't be fooled by your politicians who are seeking election or re-election. The housing crisis has far-reaching consequences, including increased financial insecurity, reduced economic mobility, and higher rates of homelessness that we're seeing on our streets. You know, I always get the question, Harold, what would you do? First of all, I'm going to tell you something that many people do not like to hear. We as a society today have become too independent on down payment assistance programs to purchase a home. Don't get me wrong, there are people out there who truly need assistance, but there are also people out there who don't need that assistance. There was a day when people saved up to purchase a home. They slimmed down their budgets and set aside $300 to $600 a month. It was nothing for them to come to the table with $10,000 to $15,000 or more. That money came from savings, tax returns, side hustles, and so forth. This allowed for them to take full advantage of seller incentive, especially today when interest rates are higher. The seller can buy down rates on new homes. Always remember, nobody gives you anything free. Down payment assistance programs come with, in some cases, higher than market interest rates, income restrictions, and strict underwriting guidelines. When I see families making far above the median income and asking for down payment assistance, it's troubling. All of their income is accounted for because it's allocated to high interest auto loans, high interest credit cards, or just plain old reckless spending. Consumers also allow themselves to get stuck in jobs that have great flexibility but low pay. Man, you have to determine your worth and seek out a profession that's going to pay you a living wage. Be willing to acquire certifications, additional training, or higher education. As my dad used to say, it's better to own the cow than lease the milk. Don't allow the current housing situation to interrupt your dream of homeownership. Do your homework, save your money, and be realistic in regards to your affordability. As always, thanks for watching. And please like, share, and comment on this video. Take care, stay safe. Deuces.